Home Prices 2023 Year in Review. Today, we're going to look at three areas. First, Nashville as a whole. Second, condos in Nashville. And third, we're going to zoom in on East Nashville. We're looking at all three: median price, average sales price, new listings, what the market's looking like, and what we should be looking at for 2024. Welcome to a live show. Thanks for being here. My name is Justin Floyd. I'm your guide to Nashville real estate and a generally good time. This channel, it's all about real estate and life in Nashville. So if you are thinking of moving here or you already do live here, I'd love it if you would hit subscribe. My goal is to put out content just like this every week. So this is not a normal monthly market update. I do those once a month. This is not it. It's looking at the entire year, the numbers. What does the market look like from the start to the end of the year, or at least to the end of November? All right, here we go. We're looking at all the numbers for Nashville, not the surrounding counties, just Metro Nashville, the stats through the end of November, and this red squiggly line, it's median sales price. Median is the middle number, the middle house sold. This is the most popular way to look at sales numbers, and we'll look at the average as well. You know, the average is the total amount sold divided by the number of homes, but median tends to give you a better picture of the market, they say. So in the last year, let's go to November of 2022. You can see right here, 497,000 was the median sales price a year ago. And now it's 477. So minus about 4%. But you can see sales each month over the last year, either a little up or a little down. We're pretty even from the same time a year ago. And if we look at the average, it's more of the same. November 2022, the average also is way higher than the median. The average sales price a year ago, $731,000 in Nashville. The end of this past month, it was just under 700,000. That's a 4.3% drop. But you can see each month, and if you watch my market updates, I'm always saying sales price a little up or a little down. It's mostly pretty level over the last 12 months. Interest rates the last year have just been mostly, in one word, high. That's how most people feel. And then we know in July of 2022, interest rates went up, and we can see that right here. June 2022 is, and then the Fed is like, well, what we are doing is working because the median sales price goes down. July, it goes from 550 to 500 down to 480, but then right around September, it starts going back up. And we can attribute that to interest rates rose and lowered the prices. But then new listings, they plummeted. And this is seasonal. But you can see new listings June, and then that next month, they start dropping right away. And that's what is causing home prices to stay mostly the same over the last 12 months. And this is seasonality as well. You can see October, kids are back in school. It dives in December, picks up in January, and then spring, March, April, May. That's what we see every year. So mostly, you can see October. You can expect that the numbers for December are going to be even lower for new listings in Nashville. They're gonna dive. Okay, what are we looking for, by the way, in 2024? Mortgage rates. Nashville as a whole, mortgage rates. Mortgage rates have softened up the last few weeks. That is great news. They were at like 7.5. Now they're around 7.2. Still high in comparison to what they have been in the recent history, but they're improving. They are definitely improving. So what's the magic number? Well, I don't know. And what's the prediction for interest rates for 2024? If I learned anything, the predictions that really intelligent people and huge companies and organizations that are deeply embedded in the mortgage industry, like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, making guesses. They were way off. At this time a year ago, their predictions for 2024 or for 2023 in hindsight are hilarious because they're bad. So I'm not going to try and predict mortgage rates. I'm more interested in what's the magic number for Nashville's real estate market to really get moving, because I know there's a lot of home sellers in Nashville. Looking at the new listings, how there's so few of them that a lot of people are sitting on the sidelines waiting for that mortgage number to be just right before they list their house and dive into another home. All right, so we're going to look at condos now. And we know for condos for 2023, they were very popular. With interest rates so high, condos are typically a more affordable option than single family homes. So condos did well in comparison this year. Let's look at the numbers. Median sales price this past month, $355,000. 1 year ago, it was $384,000. That's a 7.5% drop. That's significant. And I don't know what happened in December. That's insane. It goes from 384 to 844 and then back down to earth. Something wild was going on last December. And the averages look the similar, but a little more, just a 2.5% decrease from 1 year ago. The average condo sales price in Nashville this last month was $438,000. A year ago, it was $450,000. And again, that December was something. New listings. This follows the same pattern that we were looking at with single family homes, seasonal drop in number of new listings. So we were already thin on new listings because of interest rates and people wanting to cling to life with that 3% mortgage interest rate. So October and then November, December, it craters in December every year. You can expect this month, we had 80 condo listings in Nashville. You can expect next month it's going to be closer. What was a year ago? 60? I'd say 60 or less for December of this year. What's going to happen in 2024 with condos? I think the big question is if interest rates drop in the sixes, oh my gosh, in the fives, and the single family housing market picks up, then how does the condo market react? That's a question. I know that when interest rates drop, home prices will increase. So that would benefit the condo market to keep condos hot. Is the higher home prices are, the better condos are going to keep doing. I wanted to focus on one area of town. And if you watch this and you're curious about another area, I will look at it in my next video. I'm doing a monthly market update next week, and I'll check it out. But right now, we're going to look at East Nashville for 2023. All right, we were looking at East Nashville, and this is not even official East Nashville. This is like what I consider East Nashville proper. Big circle. It does not quite go way north of the river as East Nashville technically does. We kind of stop over by Dickerson. But let's look. 2023, how you look in East Nashville? Median sales price this last month, $310,000. Oh, no. I knew something was wrong. I was like, what is this? We were looking at East Nashville condos. Okay. The median sales price last month, $545,000. That's down 7.5% from last November, where the median sales price was $590,000. If we look at the average, last month it was $606. The same time last year, $624. That's down almost 3% from the same time last year. How are new listings? Here we go. We're down almost 10% from the same time a year ago for single-family homes in East Nashville, just like condos, just like Nashville as an entire city. We crater in December, so we can expect even fewer homes on the market next month here. What's the big question for Nashville going into 2024? I think the continued development of everything going on. I mean, Dickerson Pike, that's not just one development, that's like 2 dozen. How did that just happen? And then I think that totally threw me off. The Diesel College, the news on that happening, that's huge. The developments on Davidson Street where they want to build mixed use and hotel, that's huge. There's so many big things outside of Oracle and the Titans Stadium that are happening on the east side. And as these change, how's it going to change the area? How does it change demand, prices? It's all going to have a role. And I think it's really exciting to watch as someone who lives and works over there. Hey, if you're still watching, I would love it if you'd spare a thumb and give a subscribe. My goal is to do stuff like this every single week, definitely in 2024. That's my audacious goal. But thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. I am a realtor. If you're thinking of making a move, let me know. I would love to be a resource. Justin at justinfloydhomes.com. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.